Welcome, beautiful soul. My name's Virginia, and this is my yoga channel. I share for freedom, peace of mind, love. So let's practice.
Welcome to this 40-minute full body flow yoga sequence for all levels. Start at the top of your mat with your hands together at your heart center. Raise your arms all the way up to the sky on an inhalation. Exhale, you can fold all the way forwards, bend your knees. And then from here, you're going to walk your fingertips over towards your left hand calf. And really look behind you, bend your knees. And then walk your fingertips over towards the right hand side. Take a hold of the calf, look behind you. Coming back through the center, rotate to the left once more. And then rotate to the right. Good. We come back around to the left, but this time right hand to the left ankle and the left arm all the way up to the sky. Beautiful. And then rotate it over to the other side. Right arm up. And then unstack your spine, both knees bent, chin to chest until the last moment. Good. Raise your arms all the way up on an inhale. Open up your chest a little bit. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Little flow. So lift up your left heel and kind of drag your left toes a little bit along the mat to step your foot to the back of the mat and bend your front knee. Reach your arms forwards on an inhale. And then exhale, step your left foot behind the right in a little curtsy lunge. Bend both your knees. Stretching that left leg all the way to the back of the mat once more. And then lightly bring the left knee in towards the chest. Raise your arms. Replace. We go to the other side. Lift up your right heel. Reach the arms forwards. Drag the toes along the mat all the way to the back of the mat. And then little curtsy lunge. Stepping that right foot behind the left. Bend both knees deeply. Step to the back of the mat and then hugging that right knee into the chest for a moment. Good. Raise your arms all the way up. Exhale. Bring them back by your side. Good. Inhalation. Reach the arms forward. Slide the left foot back. Little curtsy lunge. Bending both the knees. And then can you reach the arms back? Bend the knees deeply. Raise the arms in front of you and then bring in your knee all the way in towards your chest. And replace. Right side. Right leg drifts back. Little curtsy. Bend your knees. Reach the arms behind you. Forwards. And then bring in your knee into your chest. Replace. Good. Raise your arms all the way up on an inhale now. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, come all the way forwards. Inhalation, look forwards and step your right foot back. Bring the knee down. Raising your arms all the way up to the sky, open up your chest. Exhale, hands come down. And then you're going to step your foot back into downward facing dog. Bring the knees down. Bring your chest down to the mat as you bend your elbows and then slide your chest along the mat. Flatten the tops of your feet. Look up. Cobra. Lift your hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Raise your right leg up to the sky on an inhale. Exhale, step the foot between your hands. Bring the back knee down. Raise your arms up. Inhalation. Exhale, fingertips come down. And your left foot steps to the top of the mat to meet the right. Soften your knees, unstack your spine, raise your arms all the way up, open up your chest. Exhale, we're folding all the way forwards. This time, step your left foot back, bring the knee down. Raise the arms all the way up, inhalation. Exhale, fingertips come down. Step it back to downward facing dog. Bring your knees down, bring your chest down, bend your elbows, slide your chest along the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Just lift the hips a little bit here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, the left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, the back knee goes down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fingertips come down, step your right foot to meet the left. Beautiful. Soften your knees, unstack the spine. Open up your chest and hands to heart center. Good. Chair pose, bend the knees, raise the arms. And then I'd like you to make a little cross of your thumbs so they're hooking towards each other. Open up your chest a little bit more. Squeeze Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha, pelvic floor in your lower abdomen. And then you're going to tilt a little bit to the right here. It can feel quite juicy, but it doesn't look really that good. And then you're going to reach the arms forwards and go over towards the left. Feel like this stretch feels better than it looks. And then you're going to reach your arms over to the right, push the hips forwards, and then complete your little half circle over towards that left-hand side. Okay, lovely. Then from here, hands to your heart center. Lift up your left heel, slide the foot all the way to the back of the mat, reach the arms forwards. Good. Then from here, we come into a nice twist. So I want you to reach your right arm back and your left arm a little bit over your head. If your right hand reaches the calf, great, but just reaching back is fine. And then from here, you're going to step your left foot behind the right, little curtsy, but bring your hands down now and lift up your right leg. Your right leg then steps behind the left, bend both your knees, and then lift your right leg high to the sky once more, step it forwards. Left foot shifts back, you're back into your lunge. Inhale, but with a cactus of your arms to open up the chest. Exhale, we come to Skandasana. Bend your right knee with your left leg straight and the foot flexed. And then travel to the back of the mat, bending your left knee, right leg straight. Beautiful. Okay, so now rebend your front knee, bring your left knee down to the mat. Raise your arms up, and can you have that little cross of your thumbs, inhalation? You can have a little bounce of your biceps behind your ears here to open up the chest a little bit more. And then fingertips come down, and you're going to step your left foot into your warrior three. So hover your left leg into your warrior three, hands at heart center. Then we're going to step the left foot to meet the right, come into our chair pose, bending the knees, raising the arms. Interlace your thumbs and reach the fingertips forwards, the palms face forwards. Squeeze Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Reach the arms back. Reach the arms forwards. Reach the arms back. Reach the arms forwards and then lift up. Open up your chest. Hands to the heart center. Good. Interlace the thumbs, open up the chest, tilt a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, and then make your half circle. Shifting the hips forwards in a little half circle as the arms come forwards, and then back the way you came. Nice. Coming back through the center. Arms come down. Shift your right heel all the way to the back of the mat. Reach the arms out, your lunge. We come into a little twist here. Reach your arms forwards, your lunge. I was a little early on the twist. Stay there. Good. And then we reach back for our twist. Left hand, right calf, right arm over your head. Or you could just reach the left arm back and keep it a little bit more simple. Doesn't have to reach to the calf. Reach back forwards. And then we're going to shift into that little curtsy. Step your right foot behind the left, bend both knees deeply. And then the hands come down and your left leg lifts. Step the left foot behind the right, bend both your knees. And then lift your left leg, step the foot forwards, shift the right foot back. Raise the arms on an inhale. This time we cactus, elbows bend, open up your chest. Reaching forward, Skandasana, bend your left knee, right leg straight. So okay if your fingertips are down or maybe hands into prayer. And then travel to the back of the mat. Bend your right knee, the left leg straight. Beautiful. Okay, we travel all the way to the front of the mat. Raise your arms up, inhalation. Cross your thumbs, open up that chest, maybe a little bounce. And then from here, warrior three. Little softening to your left knee. See if you can hover your right leg, warrior three. So quite all right if you have both fingertips down on the ground to help you for this one. And then we step into our chair pose. Bend both your knees, raise your arms up, straighten the legs. Exhale, we come back into that chair. Reach the arms forwards, reach them back. Reach the arms forwards, reach them back. Good, and then lift all the way up. Open up your chest. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, bend your knees for chair. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to twist left elbow to your right thigh. Now, lift up your left heel. Slide the foot to the back of the mat. See if you can stay in that twist for me. Don't worry if you wobble. If you need to, bring the back knee down. Or you could take a bind here to make it a deeper twist. Look over your right shoulder. Beautiful. And then from here, beautiful. Then travel all the way to the back of the mat. Bending that left knee, right leg straight, Skandasana. Can you interlace the fingers, turn the palms forwards? And then we travel once more to the front of the mat. And we take it to three-legged dog. Raise your right leg. Exhale, bend the knee, open up into your fire hydrant. Good. Now, from here, you can step to wild thing or just stay in your fire hydrant. Nice. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Going to take tiny little steps of your feet up towards your hands. And then we come into Malasana at the top of the mat. Hands into prayer, triceps energizing in towards your thighs. And it's okay if your heels are lifted when we're first starting out with this posture, wherever you are, as long as you can feel the stretch, you're doing it right. Practice, not a perfection. Stay wide across your collarbone. Energize the palms in towards each other. Okay, and then from here, come a little bit more towards the top of the mat, unstack your spine. Raise your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Chair pose, bend the knees, raise the arms. Exhale, twist. Right tricep, left thigh. Good. Slowly lift up your right heel, step the foot back. You're in your twist. If you feel wobbly, just bring your back knee down. Or maybe now you want to take your bind. Look over your left shoulder, breathe into your belly. Okay, wonderful. Now from here, we open out. Skandasana at the top of your mat. Bend your left knee, your right leg is straight. And then travel to the back of your mat. Bend your right knee, your left leg is straight. Beautiful. Travel to the front of your mat. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, open up into your fire hydrant. Or perhaps going into your wild thing. Both hands down. And then you can take it into your Vinyasa of your choice. Shoulders over wrists, maybe Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale. Let's come into a little child's pose or sit onto your heels. Take a moment. Steady your breath. Coming back into your downward facing dog. Let's take tiny little steps of our feet up towards the top of the mat. Unstack your spine. Raise your arms up. Exhale, hands by your side. Inhale, raise your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, you're folding all the way forwards. You can take a hold of the back of the calves. Halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down. Step your right foot to the back of the mat and then your left. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale, flatten the tops of the feet. Keep your hips lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Going to lift your right leg all the way up to the sky on an inhale. Exhale, bend your knee and take your knee across the body over towards the left elbow. And then reaching the right leg all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to take the knee across over towards the left elbow. Good, raise it up. Take your knee to the nose, hold, and then stepping your foot forwards. Going to come into our warrior one now. Back foot at a 45-degree angle. This time though, with your interlace of the fingers, palms face back. Keep squaring your hips. Breathe. Oh, wonderful. Now heel toe your right foot a little wider out to the right. And then we're going to surrender forwards into our humble warrior. Use your exhale to take you there. Nice. Lifting all the way back up. Straighten your front leg. Lift up your chest more. And then we're going to take it into a little twist. So your left fingertips come down. And we're going to reach the right arm all the way back. Come onto the knife edge of both your feet. If this feels a little too intense, just do an easy twist. The knife edge of your feet don't have to be down. And then both hands down. The back knee can go down for a moment. We come into our lizard pose. And then we rock forwards and back. You can keep your arms straight. Knees lifted back up now. Or perhaps you want to bring your forearms down to the mat and make it a little deeper. All right, lovely. Now from here, we're coming into our extended side angle. So your right hand is inside of the right foot and your left arm reaches up and over. If it feels too intense, just bring your forearm to the thigh. Keep looking up. Long line of energy from your left foot all the way to your left fingertips. Fantastic. And then we can take a little bind here if it's available. So right arm underneath your right thigh and your left arm behind the back. Keep opening up your chest towards the left-hand side. Release. Warrior two. And then we take the hands behind the head with the elbows wide. Open up your chest and then round. Open up your chest and round. Good. Inhale. And then exhale. It's your reverse warrior, but can you keep your right elbow bent and just your left fingertips going down the calf? Okay, wonderful. Returning the fingertips, make a little circle of your chest all the way around over the top of your leg. Left fingertips down. Straighten your front leg and fold. If you need to, step your back foot in a little bit to make a shorter stance, and it's quite all right if both your knees are a little bit bent. Okay, fantastic. Three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Fire hydrant, bend the knee, look underneath your armpit, squeeze your heel towards your glute. And then you can stay there or maybe step to your wild thing. Left leg is straight, right knee is bent. Open up your chest. Both hands down. We come back into downward facing dog. Let's lift the right leg back up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. You can come into a swan dive here. Chaturanga with the leg high. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Look up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Wonderful. Lift your left leg all the way up and back. Inhale. Exhale. We're taking the knee across the body over to the right elbow. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, take your knee all the way across the body to the right elbow. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, take your knee to the nose. Hold it. Push the ground away. And then step your left foot forwards. Warrior one. Back foot 45 degrees. Interlace of the fingers. Palms face back. Look up. Slight squeeze of Mula Bandha and your inner thighs are slightly engaged. Energy through the knife edge of your back foot. Then we're going to heel toe the left foot over to the left. Interlace the fingers behind the back, lift the chest. Exhale, fold, humble warrior. Okay, lifting back up, inhalation to do it. Twist, right fingertips down, left arm reaches back. Can you come onto the knife edge of both of your feet? Good. And then circle back around with your arm. And we're going to come into our lizard. Back knee goes down to find a little readjustment perhaps. And then rock forwards and back with the knee lifted. Arms are straight. Or if you'd like to, bring the forearms down to make it a little bit deeper. Come back to the breath. Let the breath carry you through the movement. Okay, extended side angle. Left hand inside of the left foot. Right arm reaches up and over. And you can always make it a little less intense by bringing the elbow to the thigh. Look up. Perhaps your bind. Wherever you are, open up your chest towards the right hand side of the mat. Okay, lovely. And then from here, warrior two. Deep bend to your front knee. Hands behind the head, the elbows bent. Round your spine. Extend your spine. Exhale to round. Inhale to open up your chest. Couple more. Lovely. And then you reverse your warrior. Keep your left elbow bent and your right fingertips go down the calf. Just a slight more opening to the chest. Keep breathing. Straighten your front leg. Bring the fingertips down. Maybe shorten the stance a little touch. Back foot 45-degree angle and fold. So okay if the knees are bent. Okay, wonderful. So now from here, three-legged dog inhale. Exhale. You can bend your knee, come into your fire hydrant. Or perhaps you want to step to your wild thing. It's interesting. I'm just noticing I've been in the sun a little while now and my legs are so brown compared to the rest of my body. I need to even out my tan. All right. So now from here, we're going to lift up that left leg high to the sky. Exhale, replace the toes. Or once more, left leg can lift. Swan dive, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's bring the knees down. I'm going to take it into our headstand or rabbit practice. So bring the crown of the head to the mat. Shift your knees back ever so slightly. Interlace your fingers and bring your arms over your head. You could stay there. Have a little stretch here for your shoulders, your back. It's a nice stretch. Or if you want, try your headstand from here. So bend your elbows backwards, place your hands just in front of the line of your eyes. You can see your fingertips. And then you can come up into your headstand just with straight legs, or maybe one knee to the tricep and then the other to come up slowly. So I'll show you the other entry here. Knee rests on the tricep, other knee rests on the tricep, and there you go. You're already doing a headstand. And then perhaps you just bring your knees more into the center and lift up. Or straight legs, of course. Couple more breaths wherever you are. Have a little play if you want. So here I'm attempting to go into forearm stand, but I didn't get it this time. Just slowly bring your forearms down. I'm doing a counterbalance with the left knee in and the right leg straight, and then you lift your head. I lifted, but then I lost it. All right, couple more breaths. And then if you did go to forearm stand, you can go back to headstand the way you came in. Just bring your head back down. Replace your hands where they were. And you can bring the legs down. Meeting back into rabbit pose. Okay, release. Let's take our Nadi shoulder, our alternate nostril breathing now. Right hand, index finger and middle finger on your third eye. Using your right thumb to close your right nostril. And inhale through your left nostril. Inhale. Close. Open the right. Exhale. Inhale right. Close. Open the left. Exhale. Inhale left. Close. Open the right. Exhale. A few more rounds. Own pace is fine. Okay, creating your final round. Take an inhale through both your nostrils, hold the breath. And then exhale, sigh, release the breath out of the mouth. Going to bring the legs out in front. And fold forwards, taking your peace fingers around your big toes. It's quite all right if your knees are bent. Maybe wrapping your arms behind your feet if you want to go deeper. Okay, so let's bend the right knee, squeeze the heel towards the right glute for your half hero, and fold on your exhale. Lovely, release. And then your Janushirshasana, right sole of the foot inside of the left thigh and fold. It's okay again if the knee is bent. Okay, lovely. Bend in the left knee, have the heel squeeze towards your glute, raise your arms up, inhale. Exhale, you fold. Coming into Janu, left knee bend, sole of the foot inside of the thigh, fold forwards on your exhale. Again, don't worry if the knee is bent. Okay, lovely. So, Baddha Konasana C, the soles of the feet are together and the knees are bent, but it's more of a diamond shape with your legs. And fold on your exhale. We're encouraging a round into the spine for this one. Don't worry about how far you fold, but if you do want to go deeper, you can thread your arms underneath your legs. See if you can bind the hands and then cross one ankle over the other. I don't quite have the bind of the hands for this one, but even if you don't quite make it, you will feel a deepening of the stretch. Gentle release. And you can lay down onto your back and do a reclined pigeon. Cross your right leg over the front of your left, and then right arm threads through the gap in the legs and draw the thigh in with your hands. Crossing over to the other side. Good. And then we take it into our easy twist. Your knees go over to the right. Cactus your arms. Turn your head to the left. And then your knees go over to the left. Turn your head to the right. And then slowly lengthen out your legs. Squeeze all your muscles in your body as tight as you can. Make fists with your hands. Curl up your toes. Take an inhale. Hold the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale. Shavasana. Let it all go. Well done, beautiful yogi. Namaste. I'll see you on the next one.